Today, we're going to dive into this really fascinating idea, one that kind of flips our whole modern obsession with sleep right on its head. We're going to uncover 5 Japanese secrets that promise something that sounds like a paradox: the idea of sleeping less, but waking up feeling genuinely refreshed. But first, let's just ask this question, because I think it's one so many of us have. We live in a world that is completely obsessed with sleep hacks and getting those 8 hours. We've got the sleep trackers, the blackout curtains, the white noise machines. And yet, why do so many of us still feel just constantly tired? Well, this brings us right to the heart of what you could call our modern sleep struggle. It's this strange paradox where it feels like the harder we chase after rest, the faster it seems to run away from us. I mean, think about it. We invest so much. Our time, our money, our mental energy, it's all poured into optimizing those hours we're asleep. We treat sleep like it's this project that we have to manage perfectly. And yet that feeling of pure, simple vitality, it just stays out of reach. And this chart just lays it all out there, doesn't it? It shows what we can call the energy gap. Look at the effort we're putting into sleep. It's incredibly high. But then look at our reported daily energy. It's frustratingly low. It just shows that something in our whole approach is fundamentally off. So, what if there's a different way? Let's explore an ancient, much calmer philosophy. The core idea here is a really profound shift in focus. It suggests that the secret to waking up refreshed isn't found in trying to control your sleep, but in how you actually live your day. And this ancient Zen saying just captures that philosophy perfectly. The secret to a vibrant morning isn't found in the hours of the night, but in the purpose of your day. It suggests the quality of your morning isn't decided when you're unconscious, but by the intention you bring to your waking life. And this is where we need to make a really crucial distinction. The goal here isn't just to not be tired anymore. It's about cultivating vitality. That state of being strong and active and full of life-giving energy. It's not about the absence of tiredness. It's about the presence of aliveness. That's a huge shift. So the big question is, how do we get there? Well, let's unlock these 5 secrets. And I want you to know, these aren't some massive life overhauls. They're just small, gentle shifts that can create a totally new beginning for your day. All right, let's start with secret number 1. And honestly, this one might be the biggest and most powerful mindset shift of them all. This first secret is the concept of ikigai. It's a Japanese word that roughly translates to your reason for being. But in this context, think of it as your reason to get up in the morning. The idea is to be pulled out of bed by a sense of purpose, rather than being pushed out of bed by a blaring alarm clock. And look, this doesn't have to be some grand, life-changing purpose. It can be incredibly simple. Before you go to sleep, just think of one small thing you're genuinely looking forward to the next day. Maybe it's that first cup of coffee, or a quiet walk, or just listening to your favorite song. Then, when you wake up, make that your very first thought. Let that gentle feeling of anticipation be what guides you into your day. Okay, so secret number 2 takes us from our internal world and it turns our attention to the world that's right outside our window. Now, this idea is inspired by something called Shinrin-yoku, which literally means forest bathing. But don't worry, you don't need a forest in your backyard to do this. The idea is simply to invite a small, gentle dose of nature into your morning to awaken your senses calmly. So instead of reaching for your phone first thing, what if you just tried one of these? Just open a window and feel the air on your skin. Take 5 slow, deep breaths. Pause and just listen for one natural sound. Maybe it's a bird or the wind. Or just notice how the morning light is filtering into your room. It's all about grounding yourself in the here and now. All right, for our third secret, we actually need to go back in time a little bit, to the evening before, because this one is all about how we fuel our bodies for a truly restful night. This is the Okinawan practice of hara hachi bu. It's a phrase that means eat until you are 80% full. So why is this such a big deal, especially for your last meal of the day? Well, a body that isn't working overtime trying to digest a really heavy meal can finally dedicate its energy to what it's supposed to do at night: cellular repair and deep, restorative rest. So the whole idea here is to stop eating when you feel satisfied, not when you're totally stuffed. That little bit of extra space, that 20%, it allows for really efficient digestion, which leaves you feeling light and energized when you wake up instead of sluggish and heavy. Okay, secret number 4.
This one is all about giving yourself a simple but really powerful ritual to clearly mark the beginning of your day.
The concept here is misogi, which is a practice of purification. Now, in our context, it's about using water to create a really clear, ritualistic break between the state of sleep and the state of being awake. Splashing some cool water on your face, it's not just about waking yourself up. It's like this powerful sensory signal to your brain and your body that, okay, the day has officially begun. It cleanses away the fog of sleep. And that brings us to our final secret, number 5, which is all about the actual physical space where we rest our heads. This is all about Kanso, the Zen principle of simplicity. The idea is that your bedroom should be a sanctuary that is dedicated to rest, not some multi-purpose room that's filled with all the distractions of the day. A simple, calm environment sends a clear signal to your mind that this is a place to be calm too. So how do we bring all of this together into our lives? Well, it's all about shifting your entire morning rhythm. It's about moving from a state of forcing yourself awake to one of gently flowing into the day. I mean, just look at the contrast here. On the left, you have what's probably a pretty familiar, stressful morning, right? Hitting snooze again and again, scrolling on your phone, rushing around. But on the right, you have this Zen approach we've been exploring, waking with purpose, greeting nature, moving with intention. It's a fundamental shift from chaos to calm. You see, when you start to embrace these little shifts, you're not just tweaking your morning routine. You are completely reimagining your entire day right from the very first moments. This is what you could call the dawn of vitality. And let's be really clear about something. The point of all this isn't actually to deprive yourself of sleep. That whole sleep less idea, it's a bit of a paradox. The real secret is that by improving the quality of your waking life, you can't help but improve the quality of your rest. It's really about living more fully, starting from the very second your eyes open. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a thought. You don't have to tackle all 5 of these at once. That's not the point at all. Just pick one. What one secret will you gently welcome into your morning tomorrow?